Robotic Combat Vehicle. U.S. Army fires Javelin anti-tank missiles from robots in key tech test. The world's premier shoulder-fired anti-armor system, Javelin takes the fight to the enemy. Javelin automatically guides itself to the target after launch, allowing the gunner to take cover and avoid counterfire. Soldiers or Marines can reposition immediately after firing or reload to engage another threat. Using an arched top attack profile, Javelin climbs above its target for improved visibility and then strikes where the armor is weakest. To fire, the gunner places a cursor over the selected target. The Javelin command launch unit then sends a lock-on before launch signal to the missile. With its soft launch design, Javelin can be safely fired from inside buildings or bunkers. The U.S. Army test-fired Javelin anti-tank missiles at a recent exhibition in Fort Hood, Texas, to demonstrate technological advancement in its fighting capabilities. During a series of weapons drills and exercises, soldiers fired Javelins and 50-caliber machine guns from 7-ton robotic vehicles. The Army is preparing to fire Javelin anti-tank missiles from 7-ton robots, able to surveil forward, high-threat areas, find and track enemy targets such as tanks and heavy armored vehicles, and fire weapons when directed by a human. The demonstration consisted of 12 robotic platforms alongside 6 control vehicles, the culmination of 4 years of activity, according to one official at the exhibition. The 3 vehicle versions, the RCV Light, the RCV Medium, and RCV Heavy, are each built for various complex unmanned operations. The officials said the RCV Heavy is still in the early stages of development, but was used in the experience with an M113 personnel carrier. An operation, for example, might include scouting and reconnaissance missions, distributing supplies, and finding and destroying enemy targets when directed by a human. One of the unique features of robotic platforms is that once you take the human out, they're purposely built to be robotic platforms, so they can be much smaller and still carry significant payloads and have significant middle mobility characteristics. The Army's development of these robots involves testing for future war by placing them in the hands of soldiers in specific tactical situations, replicating combat operations against an opposing force. During a recent operational soldier evaluation at Fort Hood, Texas, Army units assessed the performance of new robotic combat vehicle prototypes intended to extend the battlefield, greatly improve survivability, and introduce a new range of tactical possibilities for ground forces preparing for future war. The Army's robotic combat vehicles, light, medium, and heavy, are now emerging as prototype weapons platforms being further developed for operational use. A key part of the Army's development of new technologies involves testing them with soldiers in combat circumstances to see how they best operate. The developmental process, Mills explained, is intended to be incremental and progressive, involving ongoing collaboration between engineers and soldiers, analyzing how new systems can best be leveraged in combat. There is a complex and extremely critical synergy between the emergence of new technologies and evolving concepts of combined arms maneuver, and exercises such as the one at Fort Hood are designed to explore that intersection. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe video.